Hello and welcome to another episode of the free-to-play, and in this one we're going to use the Panther. Now this Panther is set up as a sniper. It's got two particle projectile cannons here in the right arm. We pop into the mech lab here, we can take a look at it. These two PPCs, and they shoot a really good shot, like 10 damage each, really high damage, really long range. However, they have a downside, is that they are quite hot, and they have a 90 meter minimum range. So this mech literally cannot fight and do any damage under 90 meters. So we're going to have to take that into account. We're going to have to play sort of a hit and fade sniper tactics with this thing instead of a more close range skirmisher where we were doing with the mislinks. So let's give this thing a go and see how the Panther works out in a couple games. And dropping into our first match here, we have a couple people that have recognized us so far. And yeah, that's great. It's always fun when you can see some people that are from the community in the game and they recognize you and you have a nice chat. But yes, you guys, spooky, scary syphilis from space. That is a very interesting name. We're going to be in the video. Alright, so we are on Crimson Strait Assault, and we're going to move up with our team on the right here. We're going to have to regroup, because this is not really a mech that you want to go off on your own with. We are light, but we only have 108 kph. This is actually quite slow. There's some mediums that could outrun us, and that just means that we're an easy target. What we want to do is stay with our bigs and be a force multiplier. When the big walks out and starts shooting at something, we want to move out at the same time, and we want to shoot at whatever he's shooting at, so that it's like he has an extra 2 PPCs on him that don't cost him any heat. You know, that kind of feeling. Whenever he's taking a shot, we're going to take a shot. And also what we can do is see if we can get any little sneaky pop shots here. We can pop up with our jump jets and then see if we can pop a few hits down there. Yes, he got a sneaky little shot into that timber, and he's probably like, where'd that PPC hit come from? God! Sort of thing. And then we'll fall back to get up on the top here and see what our allies are going to do. They moved into Delta 5 and they have secured the location. I think I'm going to come over here and try to pop up on top of this hill here for a moment and see if I can get any long-range peeps shots from this hill. Now, I do not have ECM, which would hide me from their sensors. And what I'm doing here is you can sort of fake your way up some of the hills if you don't have enough jump jet power, is to constantly tap your jets when you're near the top of a hill. So we can take a peek. Oh, base is under attack. Okay. They've just touched it. They just touched it and then ran off. Is that going to be something I need to respond to? We have a single Griffin back there. His ECM is being countered, so they have an enemy. Most likely the enemy has ECM because he's not giving us any targeting data. So we should... now, this is a big thing because can he handle it alone? He's calling for assistance. I don't see any fire though. And I feel like we're gonna get separated here. If the opposing force know that this is occurring, we have so many people heading back to base, then if they can send their assaults forward and mop us up. But we're just gonna pop that mislinks with a nicely timed shot. Base is being captured is okay. It actually takes a long time to capture the base, but we need everybody here to move in at the same time. Because we got opposing forces coming in. There's a packet. Oh man, it's the mass SRM version. The Huntsman was just released for C-bills, and that SRM version is going to wreck me if it catches me in the open. We're just going to pump it into this Ebon Jaguar here. We'll use our jump jets to shoot over top of the building. But unfortunately, it went into the building, not over top. But that one went over top. Come on, I know there's that guy there. But we did lose 4 people. We lost, I think, most of our assaults in that push because the enemy assaults push through the tunnel, and ours were caught out there, unable to retreat. And there comes the push. Look at all of those assault mechs. We're going to have to start working on them. Thankfully, we have the ability to just peek out with our right-sided weapons and give a shot downrange before they are able to respond. But we're getting hot. Alright, I'm going to rebase here to the right, as I don't think we're going to survive this one. From my experience, this is already looking like a loss, unless we can do something massive here, as I try to say things with weird accents. We get a hit there into the back of the Spirit Bear, trying to do some more damage, but if that had been a small laser one, I would have probably just died there. But unfortunately for me, that is a medium laser who does not have the heat efficiency to kill me immediately, so we can skedaddle away. But unfortunately, we're just going to lose this mission, as we just don't have enough stuff here anymore. We've lost too many people. We're going to try to secure this Spirit Bear before we go down, as another kill would be nice. And we can get out of there. We killed this scary syphilis, but the enemies can just overrun us here with their numbers. Try to dance around, but the Arctic Cheetah is on us. Oh, this is a commando. Commando is on us, and unfortunately, we have a minimum range of 90 meters. So we just literally cannot do anything to the commando. And we take ourselves out with overheating, because we can. So unfortunately we lost, but if I can, I can't bring up the map here, but this Marauder 2C seems to be in a perfect location to do it. So we were here in D5, and we got, returned to base. We're having an issue there. What happened was we split. A portion of the team went back to take care of the base, and a portion stayed here. The enemies realized that, pushed into our guys that stayed here, took them out, and then just rolled into our base with a numerical advantage. And that's how it went down. So unfortunately, we're going to lose that match, but it's an educational experience. Let's see what we got in the post-game stats. We got 89,000 C-bills. That is a pathetic payout, which, at least in my standards, come on. If I played well, I feel like I played well. I got 3 kills. I got almost 300 damage in a light. I feel like I should have got 100,000 out of that, but unfortunately, we lost. And, oh man, we got top damage on the team. That's quite sad. Oh well, sometimes these matches happen. But all we have to do is just go in and play another one. And for the next match, we're on Polar Highlands Domination. Now, Polar Highlands is good for us because we can snipe and it's cold, so we don't have to worry about our heat. But we don't have anything like radar deprivation, so LRMs may be a problem. Well, give and take. But it's Domination, so the first thing we have to do is rush to the center. And so I'm heading directly there. Who is this guy on our right? This other light, a Locust, should be heading directly there as well. Come on, guy. You should be going way faster than me. As we need to get into the center and stop the enemy from getting the countdown. 48 kph. What is this guy running? Dark Han? Oh god, he's in a mauler. Oh my. Well, we'll see him next week when he arrives at the center. Hopefully he brings the pain when the enemy's all broken up by our guns already. Now, the opposing force is already in there. You can see that their counter is going down, so we need to get there to stop the bleeding. Hopefully, before it's too late. And we should be there when they're maybe about 45-ish. Maybe, yeah, well, 45. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're in the circle. This is good. We're holding the countdown, and I'm just thinking about going right. I really like this edge right here. I'm first just waiting until more mechs get here and be in the circle, as this little ridge line here is outside of the circle. And I really enjoy this ridge line, though. It allows you to get over and just get around the opponents, gets this little bit of cover, and hopefully I can come over here and start sniping around their cover. Let's see, what can I do here?
Target spotted.
Let's take a peek over top. Yeah, there they come.
Target acquired.
So, the downside is missile coverage. There is no hard cover. Thankfully, we can break line of sight, which is something at least. And we're going to break line of sight again, because most likely that guy had me marked. But here we go, a crab. A king crab that is coming up the rear. Nice and slow.
Target spotted.
And we can also do some jumpy jumps and put in some shots that way. And overall, we can just work this side. And it's hard for them to get that response damage to me. As for them, I'm just there for a second and then gone. And as they continue to move around, I can continue to move around on this flank as well. I got him with one of those PPCs, just nicked him. Let's see, an adder. And when you're doing this kind of like jump sniping sort of things, you don't want to jump straight up. Get moving forward a little bit and jump on an angle. Much, much harder to hit you.
New target acquired.
It's Marauder 2C. What you doing? He's just being there. Incoming missiles. Alright, we'll fall back. Oh, there's a light there. He's pushing on me, so we're going to retreat out of here. Because, remember, we can't actually handle lights. Because we can't shoot them in short range. If he spots us as well, we'll get LRMs coming in on us, so he pushed us out of our position. We'll rebase here, and we'll start shooting off on the left. Hit that. Excellent. And we can't just let their LRM boats have a field day on us, so we have to either knock out the spotters, or go and pressure the LRM boats into switching targets, or retreating. So this is not good the way that things are developing so far. We need to be aggressive here. And the enemy's being aggressive. They're coming around the side there. That king crab in the open. Why do I have incoming missiles? I'm just the frickin' Panther. I figured there'd be much more appetizing assaults targeting. And oh, that guy did a jump. Alright. And since we're so cold here, we can just open the hell up with our PPCs. And why shoot me? I just Panther. There's Stalker right beside me. Shoot Stalker first. My god. That Marauder loses his side torso. We are down one in terms of kills. That's unfortunate. Oh, but we picked one up! Yes! So we are equal again. Excellent, excellent. And we can continue to rotate around. We'll just wait for a moment for these guys to fall back. We do have the radar here to use for cover. We got this linebacker pushing in, which is not good, because he could soon be within our minimum range. So we're just going to put a couple hits in there and then retreat back around our guys and pop in a hit. Our PPC negated the ECM of that Cicada 3M just for a few seconds here.
New target acquired.
And keep putting in hits here, keep putting in damage. Fall back as that streak Shadow Cat could end our days here.
Target destroyed.
Excellent. Bushwhackers down. I think we are either even or slightly up. And that Cicada there is dancing with death, because he is a good center torso hit away from death. I'm kind of watching for him. He's kind of my next target. If he pops up on that ridgeline again, I want to get a nice, good hit into him. Oh, just hit the ridge. Damn, that sucks. But Battlemaster came out, we ended him.
New target acquired.
Linebacker again, CT crit. Boom, that guy went down. That's what you get for poking out with that damaged CT. And these two PPCs, excellent for ending targets.
New target acquired.
Taking out people with crits. Alright, let's see if we can find that
25%
linebacker.
fuel
He's
at
somewhere up there.
7%. Target
That
acquired.
catapult is Lerms, pure Lerms. Linebacker, end him. Awesome. catapult. Ah, just missed. And he goes down to a side torso. Ooh. Oh, behind us. Missed that, but we're running away because those serms could end us. And he goes down. Oh, who's this? Oh, an Arctic cheetah. There's so much death here trying to get me. Why is all this death here? These streak missiles are trying to get me too. But I think we're winning. Yes, there's only 2 left on the enemy team. Now only 1. That's Shadowcat. Alright. He's got to come to us. Let's see. Ooh, he's trying to do some major jumps. Ah, I missed the flying shot. I probably should have waited until he landed. But we end him! Yes! Hey, we did well. We got, what is this, 6 kills. Oh, man. With some good aim and that good 20 damage punch, we can end a fair amount of people. We got 505 damage with 6 kills, 218,000 C-bills. And, yes. Definitely top quarter of our team. That makes me feel good. But I think we can squeeze in one more quick match. Maybe. We'll see. And for the last match of this video, we're back. Were we just here? Yes, we were. Again, we are on Polar Highlands. Domination. Just turned out that way. So we're going to push in again to the center. Sadly, it looks like I'm the fastest person on the team. 108 kph is the fastest. But at least we got a Stormcrow right with us. A 55-ton clan medium. Really good mech. I'll probably pick one up throughout my playthroughs. But I'm starting to think about what I want for my first mech now, for this account. I have about... just before this match, I had about 13 million, so that's a fair amount of cash. I'm getting close to being able to sort of purchase whatever mech I want. And one thing I was looking at is they just came out today, as I'm recording it, is the Huntsman. And I find that the Huntsman is actually a very decent 50-ton clan medium that has some good customization options. It has the ability to take all sorts of fun weaponry. And we're actually back in the exact same position. So, again, we rushed to the center, we stopped the enemy capture, and we're going to try to move to the right flank here. As hopefully this will allow us to put some shots out and then get over top of this embankment and use these rocks for cover to work this angle. And incoming missiles. We're in cover, so there's not much we have to worry about. We just need to keep moving slightly, and they will miss. Alright, let's start working this line. Jump up a little. Oh, there's a Huntsman. Speak of the devil. Oh, and that's the LRM mech over there.
Warning, incoming missile.
Now, I could go even further right and try to flank around that LRM mech, but I don't feel it with this speed and the lack of coordination in a hug drop here. So we're just gonna get back to our team. We're gonna, looks like we're preparing to push around this right side aggressively. Let's see. Come on. That's going to give us some good targeting data. Yes, that was a good UAV. Oh, that's Cicada. Oh, that's not good. Well, it's not good for him. Yeah, that was a suicide. Very unfortunate. But that's good for us. It puts us ahead. And I like being ahead. Good hit there into the quick draw. And now to come around the corner. What was that? Oh, it's streaks. What? Huntsman with streaks. I knew it was going to be a thing. I personally think the Huntsman is way better with just regular SRMs. But it's a mass missile hardpoint medium for the clans. They're going to put on those streak 6s and 2s and stuff like that. So it's a thing. Okay, we also got Alpha. So on Domination, in case you guys don't know, there's these two bases, and if you destroy them, the opposing team gets 15 more seconds added to their clock, and it's like golf, so lowest wins. So, it's a good way to set the opposing team back if they are ahead of you. However, it doesn't go past their initial counter of 1 minute, so you have to be careful not to basically use them up when they actually wouldn't be effective. If we destroy the other one right now, it would only give us 1 more second, while it could have given us 15. We're trying to just pick the center off that executioner there, as it would mean that we didn't have to spend a lot of firepower going through its side armors. We just went straight through its CT. Do the same here with the Sleipnir. Try again to go around this right flank. Try to come around this cover. Put in that solid hit. He's focusing somewhere else. We have plenty of time to get in these shots. And oh, that's a dire. Twist off that damage. Twist it onto my left arm. And he's shut down, so we can get an extra free hit into there.
New target acquired.
And that Stalker's just backing straight up, giving us some really good hits. Excellent. He's down. And oh no, there's a Locust. I hate Locusts. Oh, but he just dies from the streaks. Linebacker there is actually weak in the legs, so maybe shoot for the legs, but his center torso gets destroyed there in just a couple seconds. And last enemy. He's outside of the circle, back here. Looks like, oh, no, he's not DC'd. Thought he was maybe a DC, but he's back there. He's just falling back, trying to take cover from the onslaught. And we'll just move in aggressively here, because there's not much he can do. If he starts taking after us, we just retreat, and our allies pick him up. And if he just goes after any of our allies, we just push aggressively on him. As there's not much he can do anymore. And it's over. Good game to our opponents. Yeah, that'll be it for this episode of the free-to-play series. We'll take a look at the post-game stats. Before we go, we got 197,000 C-bills of 434 damage, 2 kills, 6 assists. Excellent. And yeah, that'll be it for the Panther. And coming up next is the Last Light. But for now, thanks for watching, and good hunting.